back to another episode of the Think Successfully Room. This is a platform we focus on building mindsets. We building character, bringing value to both you and your people, and aligning your body with your intelligence. I am your host, QB So Effing Amazing. Man, I had to bring Cuz in here with me today.
What's up? What's up?
Man, Tremaine, man, how you feeling, blood?
Man, I'm feeling wonderful, man. Always blessed, man.
Man, that's what's up, man. So today, man, as we discussed, because we have a lot of conversations behind the cameras. Just you know how family talk to one another, how cousins talk to one another, and we real big on family values, man. And I remember before we got off the phone, you said that you had a story that you wanted to, and like, I mean, don't name nobody directly, but you know what I'm saying, man, what that story was.
You know, the story was more so about, it wasn't exactly our family, man. It was about another family, man, that took me basically and just, you know, vouch for me now, you know, and do whatever for me like I'm one of theirs, you feel me? And that's what a lot of these families are missing, and that's why a lot of people feel like, you know, they don't belong when they go out with people or when they get invited to people's houses, things like that, man, because they missing that in their family, in their family lives, you know. So, you know, we can get to that, man. We can get to that, but we gotta drive to that, you know what I mean? We gotta drive to that. So when that story comes out, either today or later on, how I can, you know, implement it in these conversations, you're gonna be like, wow, you say that for real.
Oh, so you saying, and correct me if I'm wrong, you said that somebody took you in and was helping you out?
Yeah, definitely, man. Yep. Not even my family, bro.
You talking about the crib I took you to way the fuck out?
Yeah, you know, quiet as kept, you know. Yeah, definitely, man. You know, I was just doing a lot, you know.
Yeah, man, that's
not driving right now, you feel me? So that kind of took away from a lot of things. So, you know, just people out there, man, in general, man, just willing to help, you know, when they see you trying to make it or trying to do something, man, you feel me?
Right.
And that's the core relationship, like you were saying, man, about family. You know, when we talk about our family, we have that in our family, yo. You feel me? You brought me to Dana, you feel me? Like, hey, cuz, I see you doing your marketing thing. I see you doing your thing, cuz. Come check this out.
Man, that's all it's about with me, though, man, is because it ain't a lot of people around us, man. It ain't a lot of people in our relative, our family, just our circle, that we, you know, the ones that we grew up with. Everybody don't have that drive to want to better themselves or you know, better their family, just their foundation. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you should be blessed that you got somebody around you that has that drive, that has that means to go out and educate themselves, and just hope that they not selfish. You know, that's how it was with me. Is that, you know, I get up at the crack of dawn every day. First thing I do, you know, I meditate, I work out to stimulate the mind a little bit. Once I stimulate my mind, then I come straight to the house. I come to the crib, you know what I'm saying, get put something good in the body, preferably fruit or something like that. And, you know, that's how I start my morning. And then I hit the studies, you know, I hit the books, whatever I feel is valuable to me at the time. I soak up all that information. And, you know, I'm not selfish. You know, if it's information I feel is valuable, then I pass it on to the next person that I feel should have it as far as our family goes. And it's up to them whether or not they take that information and they run and they do something useful with it.
See, and exactly, kind of like the same thing, you know, my days kind of, you know, I get up, meditate, you feel me, drink tea, you know, you drink tea. You know, just do a couple more things, man, you know, and just look outside and just be blessed. And also, too, man, I reach out to people, man, I'm like Grand Rising, whether it's family or not, you know. Like you said, we're gonna stay on that topic, but basically, just like what you just said, you're not selfish. You told me, like, cuz, put some water in your body when you wake up. I asked you why. You gave me a reason. I'm like, damn, that do make sense, man, because when we go to sleep, man, our body is built up on a certain percent of water, you feel me? Because when we go to sleep, we're using a lot of energy. We don't even understand that, man. Our body, you know, that's a whole nother topic. But basically, you know, we have to rejuvenate, you feel me? Right. So we have to wake ourselves up again. So,
if I didn't, me being the person I am, if I didn't care about your well-being, I wouldn't have told you nothing. I would have let you sit here and fuck up your body. You know what I'm saying? But I care about you as a cousin. You know, I want to see you prosper in life, and in order for me to do that, if I feel like it's something valuable, I gotta share that same information with you. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm sitting here and I see you doing something wrong, and I know you should be doing it a different way, you should go a different route about it. I'm gonna give you a suggestion on what I think you should do. You know what I'm saying? And it's up to you whether or not you follow that suggestion. You know, and I just wish that everybody was raised that way.
Man, that's huge right there.
Yeah.
Definitely, man. Listen to that. Yeah, I'm vouching for you. Feel me? That's you real, man. You real for real, man. We don't have those cousins or family members that's around us like that, like you said, man. And the ones we do, we gotta keep them close, man. We gotta try to, mentor them, man. Help them grow. That's what it's all about, man. The growth, man. You definitely showed me that, though. You feel me? And I hope you feel the same.
Oh yeah, man.
It's mutual. You feel me?
It's all about the energy for me, bud.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your energy is it's on point. And again, man, every time we're around each other, man, it's always conversations that I love engaging in. That's part of the reason why I don't go to cookouts and shit. I don't go to family gatherings because I'm not finna sit there. When I'd rather be learning something, downloading some type of information. And I know I'm not finna do that at no family gathering. If I go to a gathering, I want to have conversations about, something that's finna better us as people. But I know if I bring up that type of conversation, they gonna turn their nose up and they probably gonna walk off and talk to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So for that reason, when a family gathering is happening and they hit me up like, man, Q, where you at? Man, I had something I had to do. You know what I'm saying? I had some reading I had to do. I had some studying I had to do. Oh, that could have waited. Nah, because the amount of the 5-6 hours I'm finna spend over there, I could have been 5-6 hours ahead of that material. So that just be my mindset, blood.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? So my apologies to any relatives that feel like I don't mess with them or anything like that. I just want better for myself and the people around me and future, kids in the future. And in order for me to give them the best, I have to educate myself, you know what I'm saying? So that I have what I need to be able to pass down to them.
Man, he dropping jewels, man. He's dropping some jewels, man. That's woo. Man, that's real right there, man. I feel you on that, though. Instead of going out and partying and and doing something that I'm gonna regret, I look back, I'm like, man, what can I be doing? So I be in the lab designing, designing some new clothes, designing some marketing tools, different things like that, man. And also too, watching YouTube. I follow Earn Your Leisure. You feel me? I dropped that jewel. You feel me? A lot of people don't know about that, but you get a jewel from me. You feel me?
Yeah, 19 keys.
Yeah, definitely, man. And I got people that's in my corner, man, that actually invite me to those things, Invest Fest and things like that, man. And know people, and they help me study the stocks, different things like that, man. But a lot of our family, don't know a lot about that. You feel me? So, like you said, we gotta be around or get around like-minded people, or try to help each other grow in that realm.
Yeah, they don't know about it because they choose not to know. You know what I'm saying? Even with the group chat as an example, you be seeing all the shit I be dropping in that group chat. What they do, they leave me on red. It got to a point where I just I stopped commenting or putting things in that group chat because it's stuff that I know is valuable. For a fact, I know the shit that I'm dropping in these group chats is value to you and your children. Why ain't you acting on it? So it frustrates me that I'm trying to be, the person I am as far as a cousin, a nephew, whatever. And I'm sitting here giving y'all information that I know is valuable, and they leave me on red. But I got a question for you, cuz.
Go ahead, cuz.
So when it comes to our children, what is a way that you feel like we can? I'm trying to see how to word it. How do you feel like we can get our children to be the greatest they can be?
Our children as our community children, or as our children when we have children?
Nah, just community in general.
Yeah. Show them the core values that our ancestors had. You feel me? Like our grandmas and grandpas, and you know, or aunties when they was growing up and how the family stayed together. Show them soul food, you feel me? Show them shows like that, man. And also too, man, like what I'm doing now, I am actually being the example. I'm leading by example and not by failure. What I mean is that I am actually doing things out of my circle, out of the box that people would not expect me to do. Feel me? Like, took me a couple of years to graduate college, but I did that. You feel me?
Yeah, you got it done,
on my grandma and grandpa's side, you feel me? On that immediate side, I was the first male to graduate college. You feel what I'm saying? So that's totally different, man. You feel me? So now people see that like, hey, okay, cuz we can do it too. So showing them, man, showing them the example. Like, why should we settle for what we know? Let's try something different. Like, I went to school for media. You went to school for media. I'm like, man, hold up. I'm finna go further than that. I'm finna go back for computer engineering, computer science or something. You feel me? Something that I know that's gonna be worth it in the future and now. Because solar panels, you know, and everything tech is coming up. You feel me?
Right, yeah.
If we pay attention to the TV instead of playing them games, which everybody loves to do, you know, I ain't knocking nobody, but let's try to figure out a way that we can play a game and
make some money off of that motherfucker.
Make the money, and then also to play the game as life. You feel what I'm saying? Like, okay, let's find like over there in China, you know, TikTok. I know y'all probably seen that, whatnot about TikTok. You know, they over there, they got a system that they teaching their kids from youth and up, man, to they 18, and showing them different ways how to use, you know, engineering skills and technology.
They teaching them what matters.
Yeah, man, it's wild. You know, if you read upon that, man, it's just wild. So I think that, just showing them, man, being the example. So get in front of them, man, and show them what we doing. Like this.
Speaking, when you say get in front of them, man, this is actually, this a hot topic right here, blood. Man, cause every household, and I'm speaking mainly to the black households, man, is as a parent, we gotta start being more involved in our kids' life. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't make the time to actually dig into our kids' lives anymore and actually build reset that trust, boundaries, and just connections with our children. You know what I'm saying? Even if that means we have dinner at a dinner table like how it used to be. You know what I'm saying? You know, in the 80s and the 70s, you know, they used to eat dinner at the dinner table. And it wasn't no technology, which means nobody here was in their phone the whole time. They really had to sit here and converse with one another and see how each other's days was going. That's how it has to be now. You know what I'm saying? We have to get to a point to where, you know, we make that type of time. We sitting at a dinner table, all devices aside, no devices, and we actually communicating with our kids, because a lot of parents feel like kids don't go through nothing. You know what I'm saying? And we have parents like that. You know what I'm saying? I have a parent that was like that. They feel like kids are just, it's a child. What could you possibly be going through? But kids go through a lot, you know. But you wouldn't know that as a parent unless you actually took time to dig into your kid's life and talk to them and allow them to talk without interrupting them. Because a lot of times your kid not gonna come to you because they don't feel supported. You know what I'm saying? Think about this. If it's a child that has something that they holding in, what they gonna go do? They gonna go cry in silence because they feel like their mother, their father not listening to them. You know what I'm saying? They feel like every time they speak their mind of how they feel, their mom or whoever take it as disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes as a parent, you have to sit here and allow your child to speak. You know what I'm saying? But being at, you know what I'm saying, a dinner table and having everybody put they cellular devices, technology aside, and allowing each other to dig into each other's lives. And that's how we can go back to creating, you know, family value in that regard.
Definitely. I'm gonna chime in. Definitely, man. I agree. Like I said, man, doing soul food things. I mean, the family that I was speaking about, they have Sunday dinners. And that's what it is. You feel me? Sunday dinner. Like, you know, cook. Come bring something if you want. Bring yourself and come eat.
Right.
And come and engage. Like you said, man, we have to converse. You have no other choice to converse when you have that. There ain't nobody getting up and going nowhere else. I mean, they may, you know, they they may allow a couple people, you know, some exceptions. But the thing is, man, like you said, we got to build the core values again. And now, you know, maybe after this, you know, ask a question to the audience, man. You know, what are core values? You know, what is the value of a core value for family values? You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, it's deeper than what people think. And like you said, the kids don't feel comfortable, and I can vouch for that because I was a part of Average Youth School, Beautiful Beginners. Big ups to them. And you know, going to Rock Valley, I was president of multiple organizations, and I had to work with a lot of kids. And you know, when I was younger, maybe about 10 years ago, I was over juveniles.
So when you was working with them kids, you heard a lot of their stories then.
Yeah, they came to me, they trusted me.
What story hit you the most?
You know, the reason why some of them do the things they do and they act up because they don't get the love back at home, you know, and then also too because they go out and they might can have whatever they want, you know, money, anything they want, buy anything they want, but they don't have that relationship.
But see, that be my fault for cutting you off too, man. But see, a lot of parents, they feel like you sit here and buy your kids this and you buy them that's showing a form of love. When really, all they need is that security. They need your sense of interest and security. That'll get a child to get their act together quick.
You know, and it goes back to starting with the parent. And the parent actually maybe opening up to somebody else, you feel me? Counseling is great, man. I'm just keeping it 100, man. Maybe not the counselors around here, I ain't sending no you know, shots or nothing, but I think that, you know, they need to open up as well, you feel me? They need to open up as well and get that off, because trauma is different within everybody, all the community.
A lot of parents make the mistake of too, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm honestly speaking for me personally. It's a lot of things I didn't like when I was younger, as far as the way my mother used to do, you know, her parenting skills. It's certain things I disagree with that I took an inventory of, and I'm like, look, I'm gonna do this differently with my kids. A lot of people problem is that they treat their children exactly how they was treated. You
exactly. That's how I was getting at. You know, and living with you know, different individuals with different degrees and accolades, man. Like, you know, social workers. You know, people who started organizations out here just working alongside with people and hearing what they have to say and how they are raised their kids and how they can help kids and how they did most things. And I see the kids when they older and I'm like, yo, you raised them? Yo, you helped? And I see it. That's what it's about, man. Like you said, don't treat them like how you was raised, because that's the trauma. That's what I'm saying, man. That's why we got to open up and try to do something different. You know, try to do something different. I ain't saying, you know, I don't have kids, but I was raising kids and I was doing things with different kids. Right now, I'm over a couple organizations too, and I help out with junior youth. So, you know, they coming to me before they go to their mama. So their mama's sitting over there at places, and their daddy's sitting at places. Come here, son. They come right to me. They're like, yo, what's going on? Because they feel safe. They feel more comfortable. Safe. You feel what I'm saying?
And they know whatever they can talk about or whatever they dealing with, they feel more comfortable talking about it with you. And it's sad to say that they don't feel that same comfort with their parents.
It's deep, man. Family and core values, man. That's what.
But ultimately, man, when you set them values, them family values from the start, ultimately that's going to determine who your child grow up to be. You know what I'm saying? A lot of kids out here, these kids killing each other. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them killing one another because they didn't have those values, certain values in the household.
I'll tell you, when they started understanding and realizing that they can't have their way, when they seen that George Floyd nuts, when they seen COVID happen, they're like, what? We out here, we don't care. Yeah. Then you see what happens. You feel what I'm saying? Right. You see history repeats itself. And that's the thing. If we're going to stick together, we got to start now. Because sooner or later it's going to be too late. Like you said, these youth out here killing each other, man. They don't understand what's going on. We done been there and done that, man. and we don't change. All the people, you feel what I'm saying? 30 and up, like, man, it's time to learn about these stocks. It's time to keep this family together. It's time to settle down. You feel me?
Man, it's time to tap into what matters, man. But man, we gonna go ahead and I know we don't want the camera to just shut off on us or nothing like that, man.
For sure.
But man, blood, appreciate you for stopping through the thing successfully.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. You know.
Man, look, we gonna go ahead and close this out, y'all. Life is good. Life is wonderful. Be blessed to be alive. Self-sufficiency is how you survive. To the kings and queens, to the guys and goddess, forever and always, my nigga. Think successfully. Yeah.